Hi everyone, I am Seema Treja, your bio teacher. Student, in this video, we will discuss the topic growth rate. What do you mean by growth rate? कितनी ग्रोथ होती है गिवन टाइम पीरियड में, हम उसको ग्रोथ रेट बोलते हैं. That is the increase of growth with the time is known as the growth rate. Growth rate can be arithmetic or geometric. First, we will discuss the arithmetic growth. What happens in case of arithmetic growth? There is a division takes place in a cell. What type of division? Mitosis division takes place. Two daughter cells are produced. Only one daughter cell continues to divide and the other one differentiate and mature to perform the specific function. Further division takes place. This cell produce two cell. The one differentiate and the only one remain functional. Along with this, previously formed cell which differentiate is also present. Further cell division takes place in this cell. Two daughter cells are produced. One differentiate and one remain functional. Here are present along with this previously formed two daughter cells. In this way, what we are observing? From one cell after division, two cells are produced, then three cells are produced, and then four cells are produced. So it means we can say it is a linear type of growth. In case of arithmetic growth, linear type of growth takes place. If we draw the curve in case of arithmetic growth, we obtain the linear growth curve. We are plotting the graph between time t and height of the plant. At the start, there is one cell, then two, then three, then four, then five, then six. In this way, linear growth curve is obtained in case of arithmetic growth. Simple mathematical expression given for arithmetic growth is, it is LT is equal to L0 plus small r small t. L represents the length. LT represents the length at time t. L0 represents the length at time 0. It means initial length. And R represents the growth rate. That is elongation per unit time. Now we will discuss the geometric growth. What happens in case of geometric growth? We also call geometric growth as exponential growth. In geometric growth, initial growth is slow. Initially जो growth है वो बहुत slow होती है. And we called it as lag phase. After this, there is rapid rise in the growth takes place. We called it as exponential phase. and we also called it as log phase. Why exponential growth takes place, rapid rise in growth takes place? Due to presence of the unlimited resources. Unlimited nutrient supply is there. So there is the rapid growth takes place. Later on, nutrients becomes limited and then further growth slows down, leading to a stationary phase. If we draw the curve in case of geometric growth, what type of growth pattern we obtained? What happened in case of geometric growth? Division takes place in a geometric manner. This is the parental cell. Mitosis division takes place. We obtain two daughter cell. On further division, both the daughter cells will divide and we obtain four daughter cell. If further division takes place, then we obtain 8. On further division, we obtain 16 daughter cell. On further, we obtain 32 daughter cell. So multiple of 2 takes place in case of geometric growth pattern due to presence of the abundant resources. Such type of growth we observe in case of organism. In case of organism, at the start, slow growth of the baby takes place and then rapid rise in the growth takes place representing the exponential phase. And then when nutrients become sufficient or limited, when the nutrients becomes limited, the growth slows down and it becomes stationary. So if I draw the graph of geometric growth, what type of growth we obtained? We plot the graph between time and weight or size. At the start, there is slow growth. Slow growth takes place. That represents the lag phase. And then rapid rise in growth takes place. That represents the exponential phase. Rapid rise in growth takes place due to presence of the large number of nutrients or resources. And when these resources becomes depleted, the growth becomes again stationary. So third phase is stationary. So here we obtained S-shaped curve in case of geometric growth. We called it as sigmoid growth curve और एस शेप्ड ग्रोथ कर्व, जिसमें हम 3 phases को ऑब्जर्व कर रहे हैं. एट द स्टार्ट स्लो ग्रोथ represents the lag phase. Then rapid rise in growth takes place, represents the exponential phase due to presence of enormous nutrients. Third phase is the stationary phase, when the nutrients depleted, the growth becomes stationary. So we obtain the sigmoid or S-shaped growth curve. Exponential growth is expressed by the following formula. W1 is equal to W0 e raised to the power r t, small t. W1 represents the final size or weight. W0 represents the initial size at the beginning of the period. R represents the growth rate, and T represents the time of growth, and E represents the base of natural logarithm. So in geometric growth, we obtain the sigmoid growth curve. R represents the relative growth rate. Relative growth rate, it measures the ability of the plant to produce new plant material. It means growth takes place according to the resources available for the growth of the plant. So we refer to as efficiency index. उतनी ही ग्रोथ होगी जितनी प्लांट की कैपेसिटी होगी. तो कैपेसिटी के अकॉर्डिंग, प्लांट की एबिलिटी के अकॉर्डिंग ही ग्रोथ होती है. Natural increase in growth takes place. This is all about in this video. Thank you so much.